Hey everybody, this is a clip from the latest episode of the Randi Rhodes Show. If you want the full episode, you can watch live on Free Speech TV, Dish Channel 9415, DirectTV.
Mary had a little man.
The fault. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
Yes, please.
What was that? We're sheep? Thank you for coughing. Bye.
Oh my God.
Hey! Baby's over here. Move. Wow.
She's coughing on him.
Wow.
She's spitting on him.
Spitting.
She's spitting. I got it all.
All we need is your name. That's all we need. Happy Hill. Happy Hill. You will get your money back. When? Out the way. Whenever the baby stops. You ain't coming in though. I know that much. No, we gotta go. Whenever you get your
Oh, Karen! Oh my God.
You refuse me service because you're just stupid. You are so stupid.
I just put you on my 3,000 follower Instagram feed, mostly local.
Hi everyone. I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask.
And I'm not doing it because I woke up in a free country.
Have a great day.
So you're gonna take this car from me?
Sir, have a great
Full
day.
of stuff.
You are no longer welcome here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very
Here,
much.
you put it on. I'll give you my card. He's gonna.
Hello. How you doing?
Pretty good. I need 10 on pump one, please.
Look at that one.
That's from
She has a
Well, that's
hole
supposed to
in
and
it.
it makes it harder to breathe. This makes it a lot easier to breathe.
cutting it. Yeah, I'll do that too. Thanks for the
defeats
advice.
the whole purpose.
Hi, I have a medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear a mask, and I'm not required by HIPAA rules and regulations to disclose that.
Okay, can we shop for you?
So,
Can we shop
what does
for
that
you?
look like? I have private things I want to get that maybe I don't want you to
shop
see.
for you, but I can't let you in the store without a mask.
Okay, so where's the regulations that state that?
Right in
The
front of you.
regulation?
Yeah.
That is company
Because you're
policy.
discriminating against me now. Do you know that?
I'm
You're
offering
discriminating
you
against
that
me.
we can help you.
No, because I have private stuff that I don't want you to see.
Then you can call corporate office, but I can't help you.
Okay, well, you guys can get a lawsuit because you can't.
Those are all the Karens, everybody. Those are all the Karens in this country that think that they are somehow excluded from keeping everybody COVID free. They just somehow think they're excluded from this whole, and what's really sick and sad is that the way to open up this economy, the way to do it is testing, which we still don't have, and wearing a mask. Okay? You know, Wuhan, China, you know what they were able to do in the last 10 days? They had a couple of cases. They had a couple of cases of COVID. This bothered the Chinese so much that they decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get ahead of it. And we're going to do, there are 11 million people living in Wuhan. We're going to test every one of them in 10 days. They succeeded at testing 9 million people in the past 10 days. 9 million people for coronavirus in 10 days. And the United States can do 300,000 people a day and not a single one more. And all of these people in our communities who think ain't going to happen to me, it's going to happen to them. Everything is them. All these Karens, all these privileged white people. It doesn't happen to privileged white people. It happens to black people, happens to the immigrants working in the meat packing plants. It happens to senior citizens in VAs. It happens to senior citizens in nursing homes. Ain't going to happen to me. I have zero responsibility. Zero. But they're all Christians, you know. Do unto others. Did they just what? Excise these parts out of their Bible? I don't understand. And I gotta say, a man shot at a cook at a Waffle House in Colorado, after the cook told him he must wear a face mask to enter a restaurant. A man was arrested in Missouri after he licked a bunch of items at the Walmart while yelling, "Who's afraid of coronavirus?" A woman was arrested in California for licking groceries. Another woman coughed on produce in a Pennsylvania market as a prank. And a cop jokingly coughed on residents in Baltimore. Who are these people? Why don't people admit that they're terrible at parenting and just give me their children? You know what I'm saying? Just admit you don't know what you're doing and give me your children, and I will raise responsible human beings. I swear to God, it's so. Here, this is one of the chairmen in Texas, of one of the GOP chairmen in one of the counties in Texas.
Why is this happening today? And I'll tell you why. All of this has been promulgated by the Democrats to undo all the good that President Trump has done for our country, and they are worried. So take off your mask, exercise your constitutional rights, stand up, speak up, and vote Republican. My name is Cynthia Brim, and I'm the chairman for the Republican Party of Bexar County. Thank you.
Bexar County. And the crowd went crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's just so unbelievable. But then, you have Debbie Birx telling everybody, she's looking at videotape from this weekend. And they ask her, how concerned are you? And she's like, everybody needs to wear a mask.
We have said to people there's clear scientific evidence now by all the droplet experiments that happened and that others have done to show that a mask does prevent droplets from reaching others. We need to be wearing masks in public when we cannot social distance.
The question of wearing a mask has become political. From President Trump repeatedly refusing to wear one in public to protesters gathering outside state capitals, many without their faces covered, rallying to expedite the reopening process. Ohio's governor says this should not be a debate.
This is not about politics. We wear the mask, and it's been very clear what the studies have shown. You wear the mask not to protect yourself so much as to protect others.
In Missouri, 2 hairstylists potentially exposed 140 clients to the disease while working up to 8 days with symptoms.
I think we need to comprehend the consequences of this.
You think? What is wrong with people? Don't you want to get rid of this thing? You could get rid of this thing. Obviously, we can't get tested in the manner that other countries have proactively acted to test, because this is our president. This is the person we have. The guy who decided to play golf all Memorial Day weekend and not wear a mask and shake hands with people on the golf course. This is what we have in lieu of actual leadership. And in the absence of leadership, people will listen to any lunatic who steps up to the microphone, and we have this guy. That's where we are. But it's up to you. You tell me what you're doing, and I will tell you what's going to happen in 2 weeks. You tell me that you are keeping 6 feet between you and somebody else. You tell me you're wearing a mask. You tell me that you're not spitting on people. You tell me that you're not in giant crowds of people without masks on your face. And I'll tell you that your state is going to be able to reopen. But you tell me that you're spitting on produce. You tell me that you're shooting people at the Waffle House because they ask you to please wear a mask for the safety of others. You tell me that you refuse to wear a mask and that you're going to go to the beach and that if I die, I die. I'll tell you your COVID cases are going to increase.